This is the luxury world. Get inspired by us today and tomorrow. The watch industry is a captivating mix of heritage, craftsmanship, and market trends. The industry is constantly evolving from luxury timepieces that retain their value to emerging microbrands striving for recognition. In this video brought to you by the luxury world, we will cover key topics such as the current Rolex market, the debate between buying straps from official manufacturers or custom makers, and how new factories are increasing Rolex availability. Additionally, we will discuss important factors when purchasing vintage Rolex models and the differences between microbrands and independent watchmakers. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on future content. Rolex remains one of the most coveted luxury watch brands in the world, renowned for its precision, durability, and status symbol. Over the years, the brand has consistently maintained its appeal among collectors, enthusiasts, and investors alike. However, recent shifts in the secondary market have led to notable changes in pricing, availability, and overall market dynamics. In recent years, demand for Rolex watches has surged, causing prices to skyrocket in the gray market. This spike was fueled by factors such as supply shortages, increased consumer interest during the pandemic, and speculative buying by investors. At its peak, many models were selling at double or even triple their retail price on the secondary market. However, the trend has since shifted. Rather than experiencing a market crash, Rolex prices have undergone a correction, stabilizing closer to pre-pandemic levels. Several key factors contribute to this price adjustment. Increased production has played a significant role, as Rolex has been expanding its manufacturing capacity. New facilities set to become operational in 2024 and 2027 will further enhance Rolex's ability to meet demand. Additionally, shifts in consumer demand have altered the market landscape. While Rolex remains a highly desirable brand, the speculative frenzy that inflated prices has cooled, leading buyers to seek fair pricing rather than overpaying for sought-after models. Economic factors have also influenced the correction. Rising interest rates, economic uncertainty, and changes in spending habits have contributed to reduced speculative buying. Many investors who previously hoarded luxury watches as alternative assets have begun offloading their collections, increasing supply in the secondary market. As Rolex ramps up its manufacturing capabilities, the impact on availability is already evident. Models such as the Rolex Datejust now have waiting times under a month at select authorized dealers, making it easier for genuine buyers to acquire them without excessive premiums. However, ultra-popular models like the steel Daytona continue to command long waiting periods and premium pricing in the gray market. This expansion in supply raises an important question: will increased production lead to lower Rolex prices? While some collectors believe a higher supply will drive secondary market prices down, others argue that Rolex watches will continue to hold strong value due to their brand equity and global demand. Historically, Rolex has maintained high resale values, particularly for rare and iconic models, making it unlikely that prices will drop significantly across the board. Instead, a more balanced market with shorter waiting times and reasonable price premiums seems to be an emerging trend. Another common discussion in the watch community revolves around whether purchasing straps directly from Rolex and other manufacturers is worth the cost. Many luxury brands outsource their strap production to third-party suppliers like Jean Rousseau and Camille Fournet, yet they sell these straps at a premium price. For those seeking customization, independent strap makers present an attractive alternative. These artisans offer personalized designs, unique materials, and precise sizing, often at a similar or lower price than manufacturer-sold straps. Custom options include personalized engravings, such as initials, symbols, or custom artwork. A variety of high-quality leather choices, including alligator, ostrich, and shell cordovan, are available. Unique stitching patterns and custom thread colors add to another level of individuality. Bespoke lengths and thickness ensure a perfect fit for the wearer. Choosing a custom strap often provides better value, as buyers receive a tailor-made product instead of a mass-produced option with a high markup. While some collectors prefer original equipment manufacturer straps for authenticity, independent makers allow for greater individuality and affordability. For those interested in vintage Rolex models, proper due diligence is essential. Vintage Rolex watches, such as the two-tone GMT-Master II, are highly sought after, but their value depends significantly on condition, originality, and provenance. The case and dial condition are among the most crucial factors in assessing authenticity and value. Collectors prioritize models with original components, as refinished or heavily polished cases can diminish both aesthetic appeal and resale potential. Key aspects to examine include matching the patina across the dial, hands, and bezel insert. Avoid excessive polishing, as overpolished cases lose their sharp edges and original finishing, reducing their desirability. Check for imperfections such as cracks, discoloration, and spotting on the dial. The bezel originality should be confirmed, ensuring that it matches the watch's era and shows natural wear rather than replacements. Bracelet wear and stretching should also be carefully evaluated. Vintage Rolex bracelets, particularly those with folded links or jubilee designs, tend to stretch over time. While some wear is expected, excessive stretching can affect comfort and aesthetics. Buyers should inspect the end links and clasps to ensure they fit correctly and function as intended. The overall bracelet condition should be assessed, since heavily worn or damaged bracelets may require expensive repairs. Service history and movement conditions are critical considerations as well. A well-maintained movement is essential for a vintage Rolex's longevity and functionality. While servicing is important, excessive refurbishments or part replacements can diminish collector appeal. Ideally, buyers should request service records if available and avoid watches with heavily altered movements. Be cautious of extensive polishing or part swaps that affect authenticity. Provenance and documentation play a significant role in determining value. A complete set of boxes and papers significantly enhances a vintage Rolex's desirability and resale value. Documentation, including original purchase receipts and service records, helps verify authenticity and historical ownership. While a well-preserved watch without papers can still hold value, collectors often prioritize full set examples. The watch industry has seen a growing number of microbrands and independent watchmakers, both offering alternatives to mainstream luxury brands. While they share similarities, there are key differences between the two categories. Microbrands typically operate on a smaller scale with limited production runs. Many source components from third-party suppliers and assemble watches in small batches. Their business model is often direct-to-consumer, allowing for competitive pricing and unique designs. Independent watchmakers, on the other hand, tend to have their production facilities and in-house manufacturing capabilities. They invest in research and development to create proprietary movements and often produce limited edition, high-quality watches that cater to serious collectors. Horus is an example of an independent watchmaker that operates with resolute facilities and staff, distinguishing itself from smaller microbrands. While microbrands provide accessible entry points into mechanical watches, independents focus on craftsmanship and horological innovation. With Rolex prices softening, many wonder whether this is a temporary correction or a long-term trend. The pandemic-fueled surge in luxury watch demand led to record-high prices, but economic shifts have since moderated the market. Several factors influence Rolex's future pricing, including economic conditions such as higher interest rates and inflation, which impact luxury spending habits. The slowdown in speculative buying has also played a role, as fewer investors treat Rolex watches as quick profit assets, leading to a stabilization in prices. Rolex's supply strategy remains a critical factor in maintaining exclusivity, making it unlikely that the brand will flood the market with watches. While some may speculate about a decline in Rolex prices, the reality is more nuanced. The brand's strong reputation, strategic supply management, and continued demand ensure its ongoing dominance in the luxury watch industry. The recent correction marks a healthy recalibration rather than a collapse, benefiting genuine enthusiasts by making certain models more accessible. Ultimately, Rolex remains a fascinating brand at the center of watch industry discussions. Whether navigating the gray market, investing in vintage pieces, or exploring microbrands and independent watchmakers, staying informed is key to making smart purchasing decisions in the ever-evolving world of horology. What are your thoughts on the Rolex watch topic we shared in this video? Let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for future updates. Thank you for watching Luxury World, and we eagerly anticipate your participation in our upcoming videos.